Afternoon, VC. It's a really gross, rainy day here in Charlotte. However, this afternoon, Willie Nelson's in town with Billy Strings and others. I won free box VIP seats from work, and my friend Joel's a big fan of Billy Strings. I haven't seen this kid perform yet, so I'm gonna head over there. It's nice. These company box seats we have, the servers bring you food and beer and everything, free parking, the whole nine. So looking forward to that. We're undercover, so the show should still go on, rain or shine, I'm hoping. Got just a few records this week, and I'll show some footage from that gig at some point here soon. And I got, some normal free jazz fare that you're going to find on this channel, but also a few things that I normally don't show on this channel. So, Labor Day, I went over to Repo to see if they were open, and they were. Hadn't been in there in a few weeks, so just so happens they got a really large collection in. There were a few older pieces in it. Most of the records were unplayed or just pristine condition. A lot of it was early 80s stuff that I wasn't interested in, but there were a couple old records, and so I did grab a few. Johnny Cash sings the songs that made him famous on Sun Records. This has I Walk the Line, which I really dig, from Johnny Cash, and all I had was a 7-inch single that I had found of his that I wanted to pick up, so we grabbed this. It's a stereo press from around 1966 is what I can gather from this one, looking at the pressing. It's not one of the microgroove early pressings, but sounds great. It's in just pristine shape, so we grabbed that. Classic stuff. Another classic artist. And the other one I grabbed was After School Session with Chuck Berry on chess. Now this is a 1957 original mono pressing. I think Jimmy charged $25 for this. It goes for 100 and up from what I've seen in this condition. It's mint, and I've played this. It's pretty good. It's not all my favorite stuff, but Brown Eyed Handsome Man, it opens up, it jams. There's some good rockin' stuff on this. Of course, it's Chuck Berry, one of the innovators. Great sounding record, and a really cool record to find. I also found in their 7 inches the Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction on London, with the black London label, so I think a second US, which is this is a really loud cut. I don't know if anybody can comment on that, but this, I guess, would be a hot mix or something. I don't know. It's freaking loud, which it's good. It sounds killer. It plays great. The B-side is the Under Assistant West Coast Promotion Man. More of a bluesier number. Not my favorite, but classic tune. And it was cheap, and plays freaking great. I think the other labels were white London labels for the US copies anyway. So some classic stuff that I found at Repo. Let's see, next up, got that free jazz I was talking about. I had picked up a Revolutionary Ensemble record recently, and was commenting with Sherv, and I mentioned that I was looking for this record, and then he instantly sent me a link, and Dusty Groove had dead stock copies of it for $9.99. Jerome Cooper, The Unpredictability of Predictability on the About Time label, original from 1979. Solo effort here. Really dig his drumming style, so was very intrigued with this record, and he throws the kitchen sink at you with this one. I'll read the quote on the back from Jerome Cooper. "This is not just an album for drummers. Anyone into music can dig this music. classical music people can dig it because it's structured. People into rock because of the beat. People into jazz because of the improvisational aspect. And those into ethnic music because of the instruments involved. And yeah, he's using all kinds of instruments on this. Flute, whistle, what else has he got in here? Balafone, bunch of different stuff. Very cool record. Really cool picture of him in the studio there. Soundscape in New York City, 1979. Would love to have everything on this label. And their dead stock copies are all cheap at Dusty Groove. Also at Dusty Groove, I picked up Rudolph Dasic on the Superfon label from Czechoslovakia. This is an '84 original press. There were presses later in '85, but this is a hell of a free jazz record. It is Mesoprostani Interlanding is the name. Picked this up because Andrew Cyril is featured on the drums and he is a killer. But the guitar player on this, Rudolph Dasic, throws down. This is one of my, I'm not big on guitar and jazz in general, but this is killer. Absolutely killer stuff. Highly recommend. I think one of the songs is written by Carla Bley, and most everything is written by Rudolph Dasic. But yeah, we'll show you the label on this one. Superfon label. Really, and this is just a beautiful copy. Absolutely mint. Completely unplayed copy. So very pleased to find this, and it was wasn't expensive or anything. And then there was one other record that came in that package, and I'll play a sample of this here to end the video. Bill Horowitz, Lies, 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 on an original gatefold copy on ESP disc from 1975. This is not free jazz, this is singer-songwriter music. He does have some horns in some of the songs, trumpets and trombones and things thrown in. But yeah, not my favorite stuff, but pretty good for $1.99. And it was still had the original shrink on it from 1975. So super cheap record. And to add, you know, I collect ESP discs, so for $2, yeah. And then Teddy also recommended that to pick this up. He said it was a lot better than advertised. Let's see, a couple other tidbits came in. This was a really cool one, but kind of a crappy story behind this one. Black Eagles featuring Ja T, Peace of Mind. Really cool 7-inch reggae, absolutely dope track. This copy has some writing on it on the cover, and is a VG copy. I ordered the guy had 2 copies. He had one VG Plus with no writing on the cover, and this came from the UK, and he sent me the wrong one. So I'm still waiting from this seller to get back to me. He said he was going to look for the other copy. That was like 3 days ago. So I'm thinking I'm getting screwed here. We'll see. It's PayPal. I'll get my money back. That's for goddamn sure. But it plays, but it ain't a DJ quality copy. Let's just say that. But it is a dope record and rare. Last, I got a tape. Rid of Me, broke shit demos I found for $2. I collect anything from this band. I need one more tape, and I'll have all their tapes. There's like 5 or 6. Broke Shit True, and anything or Everything Is Broken is on the B side. Really good hardcore stuff from Philadelphia on Knife Hits, great label. That's everything. I'll see if we can't play a little bit of this Bill Horowitz from ESP disc. Again, that label was not all free jazz.
their own. We got frozen yams and tuna fish cans, but everybody wants their own. We got rocket ships with nuclear tips, but everybody wants their own. Oh, it's just a crazy way to live, but it's as American as a businessman, and it means you take, you don't give. It means you take, you don't give. Everybody wants their own. Got a TV screen that only plays one scene, but everybody wants their own. Yes, they can take it from you, so they can make it for you, till everybody gets their own. If they can package it in style, they can sell it for a while, till everybody gets their own. Oh, most of what's for sale is crap. They might give you extra plastic goo, but they ain't never gonna take it back. They ain't never gonna take it back. Now I won't tell you there'll be nothing to do if everybody learns to share, because when money rules and the power's abused, what is there to really share? Oh, it's just a crazy way to live, but it's as American as a businessman, and it means you take, you don't give. It means you take, you don't give. Credit cards, but everybody wants their own. We got a TV screen that only plays one scene, but everybody wants their own. No, no.